good evening, whatever the fuck time it is. It's time for a little bit of Outer Worlds, or The Outer Worlds, Part 3. So, we just handed in some quests, some bounties into our friend here, Constable Neela, and now we make our very important trip to the cannery. First, I'm going to check the time. It's 12:49. We start at 12:48. We will end at 1:48. So let's see what's going on here. Now, I know we did pick up some mag packs, right? And I do want to find out what's in that door. So before we hit the beautiful cannery, we're going to go to the bargain. But really quick, doesn't this kind of...
a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Alright, interrupt me. Why don't you?
Nothing I can do about that.
Does this game sort of remind you of... what is it called?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
Oh god. This game reminds me of New Vegas so much. Just this opening town. Just the bar in itself, the cantina, reminds me of that bar in New Vegas. It makes me kind of want to play New Vegas. But, you know, what's happening? How you doing? How you doing, pretty? How you doing, beautiful? We got another inspection today. Yeah, it's just, it's part of the, it's part of the ordeal. Okay. So we're gonna open this up. Come on, you son of a bitch. Okay. So we have a box with some heavy ammo and energy cells. We got riot control armor and telescopic staff. Alright, we're good to go. We got enough stuff. Was that it? Is that really all that was behind the locked door? At least give me another mag pack, man. You know what I mean? Alright, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, put the gun away, dude. God, you don't gotta cap everybody. Shit. But today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell some of this crap that we don't use. Because fucking Christ.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Not to me. Not to me.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Nah, you don't seem too happy. I'd like to talk to whoever runs this place.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
Oh,
You want to
Mr.
talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Whoa, what is he gonna do? Rape me? I'd like to sell
Go
you
ahead.
some stuff. Yeah, I'd like to sell you some things. Okay, alright. I guess I can. Fuck, dude. I have over encumbered. I am now over. I am overly encumbered. Oh. What's happening? What's popping?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Oh, so deluxe salt tuna is the best salt tuna. I thought gourmet this whole time was the best salt tuna. But we're gonna trade.
Music to my ears.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm not looking to buy. I'm just looking to sell. So we gotta keep. We're gonna get rid of our Tartarus. All right. So let's hold to sell our junk. All right. So all of our junk is sold for 1 bit. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna sell the salt tuna. We're gonna sell all of our liquor now. We're not keeping it. It's all about the Spacer's choice. Salt tuna. That's really it. Spacer's choice. Dervish Mist. Ali Toxifree. We only have one of those, so I'm not gonna sell that. I don't need the energy, bro. We don't need that. We could use the Adrenatime. We don't need frozen dinner. We don't need that. And once again, no. Let's see. We have the mods that don't weigh too much. We also have some mag packs, some armor parts, some bypass shunts. Oh, it's for hacking computers. Okay, so that's important. weapon parts. We have nothing in our locker. We have to sell some weapons, that's for damn sure. So 73 to 73, it doesn't really matter. We'll sell that. A revolver, we only have one. We're not going to sell that because that's shiny. We will sell that as well because that needs to be repaired. A shotgun is bullshit. We'll have to keep that. We haven't used a toss ball yet. This is much worse. We'll sell those. That's probably the best one we have so far. The light pistol is something we definitely want to keep, but I think I have it on my my backup. I'm gonna trade that in. I'm not gonna trade in my light machine gun. Actually, I have one. Doesn't matter. Vulcan heavy ammo. We're gonna keep the heavy ammo. We need that, obviously. Revolver we have to keep. Assault rifle. We find them all over the place. But I think we have a backup one. So we sold all that. We now have 62 out of 100 weight. Why? This weighs 5. This weighs 3. This doesn't weigh anything. This weighs 1.5. This weighs 1.5. What are we? Oh, it's the armor. It's the armor. So hibernation suit, we can sell that. Oh, I repaired it? Oh god, I'm a fucking baloney. I'm a baloney sandwich. Sell that. Sell that. Alright, so now we have 52. What are we still like? I don't understand. What are we carrying that's so heavy? You know what I mean? This doesn't weigh anything. That's 2.4 pounds. That weighs nothing. 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 Alright, nothing. So Altoona weighs pretty much nothing. So we have like 4 pounds right now, give or take. 5.5. 6, we'll say. Alright, we'll say still 6. Nothing. 7. 12. 12.5. 15.5. 16 and 17. And 18. We have 18 pounds. Why do we have 52? This just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Tell me where that comes from. Tell me where this 52 weight comes from. Like, I would love to know. Right? I'd love to know. It doesn't entirely make sense to me. Is this damaged?
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
Shut up, dude. We also gotta do this again.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So what I want to do is I want to find myself a new weapon. We don't have a light assault rifle. We have the heavy. We don't really need any of this stuff. We sold them the majority of this stuff. A blade mod would be nice, but we don't use the blade much. Armor mod increases body armor and helmet armor rating against physical damage. And then we have Speedy Mate barrel. Look, you're a waste of my fucking time, dude. You're a fucking waste. You're a fucking waste of my time. But I'm gonna come back into your shop and I'm gonna try to find a workbench. Don't mind if I do. Oh, never mind. Is there a way to get it in the back? There probably is. There's probably not. Can I turn my Pip-Boy on? You're kidding. How much do we weigh now? We only picked up about 6 pounds. Okay. So it's something I'm not seeing. Oh, it's probably my armor, which weighs a lot. Yeah, that weighs 15, and this weighs 2. Yeah, it's the armor that weighs a ton. Alright, so if that's going to be the case, it's not a bad thing. Let's go to our perks. We do want to help become stronger, so 50 more kilograms would help us out in the long run. it's 150 now, so that's actually awesome. And what I'm going to do as well, I'm sorry to keep going back into this menu, but we are going to try and figure out if this shot cannon, 134, is better than this shot cannon. It's the same exact shot cannon. They're both in one. Oh, they can sell that one though. Alright, so we can sell him a shot cannon. He's going to have a good time with us. I'm back.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
It's not a good slogan.
Music to my ears.
Music to your ears. I'm not gonna buy anything, partner. I'm selling it. Take it easy. Alright, so we need to go to the Saltuna factory.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
There's a plague in here?
Work fortifies the spirit.
Spooky.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see
Hey,
you
no.
around here too often.
Oh, I just came to.
I bet
talk
you
to
there's
Vickers,
some
all.
sneaky
None of us
in
are above
this
confessionals.
place.
What have
least
you
there
got to
should be.
confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
Who are you?
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
What did you just say? Oh. Can't get mad at me for that. Didn't say I was stealing it. Can't steal in a church. Oh, the vicar. Okay, alright, okay.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Oh, okay.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
No, dude, you're a man and speaking my language. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Okay.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
And why is that?
Marauders are about.
We knew this.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
Okay.
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
Oh, no.
My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property.
Ah.
Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. Handsome sum, you say. Tell me more.
So you'll consider it?
I will consider
I
it.
do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
You said a handsome sum. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I assume so. Alright, Vicar. Don't trip and fall on this carpet. Alright. So we need to get into the factory, because now we have an excuse to go inside the Salt Tuna factory now, man. Like, we have to go look for tuna, and we're gonna... Oh, these guys are such good guards. This must be the docking bay where they do the docking. Oh, good to see that there's lots of loot, hidden loot. Alright, let's get up in this bitch. What's happening? What's happening, guys? I'm in the Saltuna factory. I got gas pains. It's all good, baby. Alright, what's in here? Oh. Viewer discretion is not advised. I'm just looking for, Mr. Thompson. Are you Mr. Thompson?
Got my sights on you.
I got my sights on you.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Don't make... So you're not Mr. Thompson. Okay, okay. Thanks for the conversation, asshole. got my eyes on me, but you didn't look good enough, cause now I have your weapon parts and mag packs. Huh? Oh, mag pick. Oh man, I've been saying that wrong for 3 episodes. Beep, 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 beep. Thanks for the stuff. Okay. Theodore. Who's this from? Theodore buried me last night. Reed asked me not to report his death on our court. Oh, Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell him. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work. Show up. Wear a smile and you'll get your medical. It's a start. Oh, so apparently Theodore. I might have a little bit of leverage here with that knowledge. Interesting. Phyllis Granger. A named NPC. Must be important. Probably wants to talk for way too long. You gotta rob it. You gotta rob and get out. Man, I'm sick of pulling this fucking gun out. Okay, we got that. Oh my fucking word. Close something smaller. No, smaller than that. Smaller than that too. No. No. That's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, so we got that. Pleasure doing biz with you. We should probably go inside this, see if we can find some more incriminating evidence here. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. And as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. Sounds like today. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient, I've never seen that word before, of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Recapitulates. I don't believe it does recapitulate that. What? She said it's true. It's gotta be true, man. Spacer choice. Eat that shit up like fucking bread and butter, baby. Okay, are there any more doors we could sneak in? You know, I'm a little disappointed. I haven't found a lot of cans of salt tuna here. This is a salt tuna factory in broad daylight, and it's not producing any salt tuna. And I see 2 capable workers. Where are they? I didn't take it. Didn't take that either. Dude, I am a fucking absolute thief. In these games, I cannot help but steal everything. Okay, alright. You've stolen enough. Now, would there be anything in this computer? Logs. Nah, nothing. It's the computer right in front.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans
What?
bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure.
Okay, well, I guess for
Mostly
now,
on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in your hands. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna to stay inside. We're filling the cans with not fish.
Can we hurry this up?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do
What?
apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I don't believe so. I wonder how often you get forewarning. Was I important enough for forewarning? No, apparently not, Mr. Thompson. I need to talk to you about something.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator.
So
I
I've
cannot
heard.
help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck.
No, you don't.
Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Look, I don't plan on staying long. I just need a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
I don't care how to get it. I just want it. Well, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I don't think so, buddy. When you say mostly abandoned, I know what he means.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Well, you don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power?
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The
Really?
people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
Oh, so you need work.
If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
What if they don't want to work? I don't blame them for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine.
Oh.
I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I can't make any promises. Why should I tell him that, though? Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Alright, Parvati. Oh, companion. Okay, I knew that already, though. Come on, Parvati. We have business to tend to.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
You know better than me.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
We're not even out of his office
You
yet.
got a minute?
Look, let's go this way first. Fucking discretion, Parvati. Okay. Shit. What's up?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here.
I do.
And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just
No, I don't
Mr.
really mind.
Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters. So, what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Well, I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power.
I
They'll
don't.
have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Spoke to him before. I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Suppose it couldn't hurt, though. Guess we'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
If we cut the power off, they'll come back. It's best to have the side of the town and the militia on my side here than have them against me. But if it comes to that, it comes to that. If not, it doesn't. Let's see what this vicar has to say again.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
You can sit outside if you want. Vicar, can I sit in this cow chair? I suppose not.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto.
Yeah.
He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Told you I met him.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
Oh, I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
Relax. Seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
I bet. Doesn't look like it is. Look, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
No.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Told us to cut the power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry, Vicar.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
It's good quality. So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay, that's what I thought. Is that even possible is the question, though.
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
So I probably should. I think I know what I have to do. Okay. I gotta try and get these people to meet. Maybe they can talk out. Sounds like Adelaide, who's the leader of those outsiders. She has some discrepancies against Mr. Reed Thompson. I don't feel like Reed Thompson is a bad guy. He cares about Spacer's Choice and cares about the cannery. You know, he does pay his workers under some sort of conditions. Maybe if we could convince him to kind of take it easy on his workers, maybe we'll work with them. But you know, why does Reed Thompson have to be the leader here? Maybe somebody else could be the leader. Someone they could agree to. Hey, if killing Reed Thompson is the way to get everybody to come back, they'd rather have one dead person than a bunch. And I was once a cold-blooded murderer. You know I killed those 2 Spacer's Choice guards, and the guy in the cave, so I killed 3 innocent people. I'm not innocent, particularly. Not particularly innocent. We got a Snapchat from Dolce Clean. I don't even know what I sent. Oh, I sent her the thing. Okay, so we are headed towards WoW. Alright, Parvati, we have a ways to go. If you don't mind, could you just kind of wait out here? I have some stealing to do. Ah, Parvati. Oh, these aren't to be stolen. I have a feeling that she's not going to be listening to me much. Come on, let's go. We have a ways to go, sweetheart. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. They're not so tough. They are not so tough. But we do have a ways to travel. We've got to go almost 500 meters in that direction. We'll stick to the road instead of going that way this time because we all know what the fuck happened last time. A lot of people died. Alright. And we're finding boxes everywhere we go. Thanks. Spank you. We're actually kind of gaining some traction here. We're gaining some ground pretty quickly. But we veered off the righteous path real quick, huh? Any marauders in this camp? We probably killed most of them. Community center. Haven't discovered this yet. Marauders are probably around. Oh shit. Shout out to you, Parvati. Shit. Come on, Parvati. Got him a bad shot. Got him. That weak ass bullshit melee.
Everyone alright?
You good? Everyone alright. It's you and me. Everybody is not alright. Just us. We made sure of that. Remember when we were shooting them in the face? Ah, they killed the residents. Well, hey, it's better they killed them than me, because I was gonna disintegrate them. I wish I knew where they were. Oh, found you. Makeshift low pressure suit. It's always good to get some extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Some energy cells. Well, let's just explore this area first. We got another half an hour stream left, so. Give me Forgive me, baby. Ooh, what's this here? Let's take a little bit of that. And I also believe we could probably go in through the back here. We are correct. Oh, we can transition to it? Alright, so if we... Interesting. Oh. Parvati, be careful, we're in a minefield. I'll take care of this sweet thing. Don't you worry about a damn thing. Parvati, I told you to fucking move. DualShock 3 is low. Shut up. Okay, it was red. Alright. This is a Marauder. Alright, let's go in here. I'll take all that stuff, but I won't take the, Actually, you know what I think I'll do? Oh, God, I don't know how to fucking do anything. Oh, I don't have a heavy anymore. Alright, better to go out and do that. You rat. We have 226 power cell. Energy cell. Whatever the fuck you want to call a cell. Oh, we got bits. Ooh. That's just part of the gig, man. All of these are kind of shut down except for this one on the corner, right? So I guess we'll go into this one, kind of check it out. We've been pretty safe coming into places like this, so I'm not going to really be too concerned with things on the inside. Oh, and boy, we just stay finding that salt. Tuna. Yum, 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 yum. 30 cartridges. I'll take them bits. Take those bits and pieces. Those are what I want. Oh, all of this had stuff. Okay, we could bypass that. We could bypass this.
Easy.
It was easy. Oh, oh, oh. And an impact hammer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Parvati. I actually have some stuff for you.
Where are we headed?
Well, we're not headed anywhere. I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Why do I care? Well, we'll talk later. I don't know you well enough yet, Parvati. Okay. Energy cells. Look, Parvati, you gotta know something about me. I am a thief and a murderer by trade. So, if you have any discrepancies or gripes about that, you gotta let me know as soon as possible. Fuckface McGee. You got any one of them circle-y things with the blue on them? Not even fucking paying attention. This bitch is fucking spaced out. She's Spacer's choiced out, man. This looks like a pretty helpful building, though. The community center. Let's, let me do myself a favor here. Is it okay if I fucking get the shit? We do want to get inside the community center. Now, if we have to go in there... Now, I'm not going to assume the Raptidon is inside of here, because this is the first time I've seen this loading page, so I'm not going to assume it's in there. Even though it probably is. What I'm going to say... after I'm done yawning, is I believe there are going to be some types of marauders in here. Because we have to load in. You know what I mean? And we didn't have to load into the Saltuna factory. And boy, was I right. Let's go. One down. That's a little one. I got you. Oh, fuck. Hey, girl. Go. Peace out. Okay, I'm coming for you, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Everyone all right?
Oh, I just ate ripping ass. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You can't. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? Oh, that's what I'm looking for right there, baby. All right, Parvati. This is the best part of the job. Once you're done killing, oh baby, I'll take that. It's probably worth a fortune. We look for bits. Bits are what we want. Century Saver, we already have enough of those. Not really worth much either, so it's pointless to kind of take them. Could use that light ammo. It'll help me in the long run. Take more of it. Bits. Wish we had a fucking flashlight. First aid room key. That's actually really helpful. Now, what I'm gonna do here. Good. First and foremost. And second, I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna add that, and I'm gonna add this. Unless this is more powerful than that. This is 133 and this is 56. But this has bleed. This is burn though. Wrong. Oh, the hammer. 142. Knockdown. Alright, so we want to be able to alright. Pure water. Salt tuna. You already know it. Oh, my green friends. The Adreno is always helpful. I'll take all those. I'll take this. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'll take them ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. A little bit of that shit, my boy. A little bit of that shit. Taste the freedom. No thanks. Alright, so this glass can't break. We have the little what's it called? The key. So we don't need to do that actually. Let's grab this stuff. It's Bard. It's Anthony Bard. Oh. Alright. Jeweled ring, huh? Experimental anthracylin. That could come in useful, and this could come in handy, but I can't pick it up. Wait my lunch. If you keep fucking talking, I'll eat your lunch, you son of a bitch. What the fuck is that? Stun baton? Okay, I'll take that. I don't mind. We already have a plasma cutter, we're good to go. You already have an impact hammer, I'm gonna go on that. Now we know where to get it though. If we need it again, it's chilling here. These are barred doors. How do I get in those barred doors? Well, I'm sure there's a couple other ways to get in. Right? We haven't gone and picked up any of this stuff yet, so make sure you go and do that. Jeweled rings, man. We're gonna be fucking lit, dude. We'll be buying all the fucking cans of salt tuna we can get. I wonder how many cans of salt tuna there are in the game. I'll be the first person to figure that out. We're gonna stay in the main room here. This is where we were before. This is probably the barred door. Yeah, so that's the barred door. We don't need the rebuilt miner's gear. It's irrelevant. Let's take that. Let's get the bit cartridge. Take the Spacer's Choice jaw. We haven't looted their bodies yet. Oh my god, these fucking legs are all over the place. We didn't go right yet either, so we will go right. Yeah. Cannons. Yeah, these guys are not quite my favorite. Well, that must be the salt tuna. What's in this one? is that? Coming soon. The Great Frilled Mantiqueen. Ported from the wilds of Terra 1. So she's here. Interesting. Sprats. Wow, these workers. They're taking a nap. Might as well take the stuff and not use it while they sleep. Oh. Take that, take that, take that. Let's see what's in this little box.
Nice.
Well, I suppose it's better than nothing, right? Welcome, Director Pickett. Don't really feel concerned with that, though. Oh, okay. That bar wasn't on the door before. Only other place to go is up. Pep pills. Oh yeah, this is definitely made by the guys who make Fallout. For sure. Sorry, buddy. Don't shoot at me. I won't shoot at you. Interesting. Give myself agita playing this game. Alright, so nothing really up there. So that's the Mantiqueen, huh? Doesn't look like he has feet. Or legs. So, if he's crawling around, we've got a distinct advantage. Legs. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Sure we came through here before. We're getting there. The Aurora Borealis. In a way.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
For Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Recepted sub. I'm sorry, I stuttered. I'll just leave.
Much obliged.
Yeah. What a great guard.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
I'm not here to join your camp.
Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes.
I'm not from around here. But Parvati is.
Hi, Miss McDevitt.
Parvati. Are you still in the custom of collecting flowers? You're welcome to take your pick. I do apologize for visiting upon your intentions. You and yours are welcome here. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
So why tell me that? I would not like to try some of your tea now because it's in a fucking spittoon. Look, Madeline, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Well... something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends with you.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Alright, good joke. Well, Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need that regulator to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Look, I'm not looking to get mixed up on your problems. I just want to fix my ship.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
I'd be dooming those people there. Let's say I do help you then. What's gonna happen to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Well, we have a lot to think about for the next episode. We have a lot to think about. Do I want to get rid of the power in Edgewater? Or do I want to just kill them all here and be done with it? Collect my reward and leave. It's a whole town. They need a new leader, Edgewater. What if these people can move back here? Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough decision to make. Where's the geothermal plant? Where is it? It's driving over here though. But is it big enough to hold people? Why is she right and everyone else is wrong? There's a lot of questions I've got, guys. I've got quite the amount of questions.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I don't care if Thomas is Parvati, I really don't. Okay. Spacer's choice. Found a flaw in you. Permanent concussion. You've been hit in the head too many times. Your mental faculties have been permanently effective. Oh, God. I don't blame you for having concussions. But where are all of these? Dog. Well, we've got to go this. Okay. Brilliant design. Yeah, that fall broke my legs, right? Alright. We're hurting some things. I think we're gonna need.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Everyone, I'm fine, Parvati. But that's why are we talking about everyone all the time? It doesn't matter about everybody. It's us.
Here we go.
Got it. Lay low, Parvati. Good shots. You okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. I wasn't concerned. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the Mark II is like. Alright guys, this is where we end the video. We'll get into the geothermal power generator, whatever the fuck this is called. We'll get into this thing in a little bit. So, I'll log back on later on tonight. And we'll do a part 4. So,